Beaches are meant to be peaceful. White sand, gentle waves, the warmth of the sun. But when night falls and the ocean turns black, that peace can quickly become isolation. Tonight you'll hear 3 blood-curdling true beach horror stories. Accounts that leave behind no logical explanation. Only missing people, untraceable footprints, and faces that shouldn't exist. Let's begin. It was late July of 2014. 19-year-old Rachel and 3 of her college friends had taken a spontaneous weekend trip to Cape Henlopen, a quiet coastal state park in Delaware. Their plan? Cheap beer, stargazing, and a break from campus life. They pitched tents near the sand dunes just past the official campground boundaries. It was warm, humid, with the soft hiss of waves nearby. As the fire crackled and the sky faded into a navy blue canvas, Rachel offered to walk to the public restrooms alone. It was only a few hundred feet away near the tree line. As she walked, the air got heavier. Still, the kind of still that presses on your ears. Then she heard it. A low growl, guttural, just off the path. Thinking it was a stray dog, she paused, shined her phone flashlight toward the sound. But there was nothing. She took a few more steps. That's when the smell hit her. Salt and rotting kelp. But stronger, sourer, like something left to rot in the sun. Then came the whisper. "Don't run." Rachel froze. Her light swept across the dunes again. And that's when she saw it. A figure, rising from the sand. Almost too thin to be human. Long limbs, grayish skin stretched over bone, seaweed matted over what might have been its face, 2 hollow black holes where its eyes should have been. No pupils, just void. She turned to run, tripped, slammed into the sand, hands clawing to stand, gasping, panicking. When she looked back, it was gone. She sprinted back to the fire. Her friends didn't believe her. Blamed beer, sleep deprivation. But the next morning she led them back to the spot. They found drag marks in the sand, deep, wide, like something heavy had been pulled toward the water, and then disappeared. A park ranger later told her off the record, "Stay out of the dunes after dark. Some things around here, they don't want to be seen." It was the morning after the 4th of July, 1998. Ocean Beach was littered with beer cans, burnt-out sparklers, and fireworks debris. Lifeguards spotted something bobbing in the surf, a man face down, floating unnaturally still. Rescue teams rushed in, but when they flipped him over, they froze. His body was bone dry, clothes untouched by water. His face, calm, eyes closed, and smiling. No ID, no signs of trauma. His fingertips, charred, as if dipped in acid or burned by chemicals. His back, lacerated in a straight, symmetrical pattern, like claw marks, but too clean, too surgical. He was dubbed Smiling John Doe in local headlines. Authorities were baffled. No missing persons matched. No one ever came forward. A few weeks later, people began reporting a barefoot man walking the shoreline at dusk. Pale, quiet, always smiling. They'd try to get closer, but he'd vanish into the fog. One jogger swore he was 30 feet ahead of her. She blinked. He was right next to her shoulder, breathing slowly, watching her, smiling. She collapsed, her hands covered in seaweed. She hadn't even gone near the water. Several months later, a family reviewing vacation photos noticed something strange. A man, thin, shirtless, smiling, standing in the background of 5 separate photos, taken at different beaches. And he was never seen taking a single step. Smiling John Doe was never identified, and some say He still floats just offshore, waiting. Hanakapiai Beach looks like paradise. Turquoise water, towering cliffs, jungle palms. But beneath the postcard surface lies one of the deadliest beaches in the world. Strong undercurrents, rogue waves, and something else locals don't like to talk about. In 2009, Daniel Chen, an experienced solo hiker, ignored the warning signs. He texted his girlfriend a selfie from the shore. The message read, "Sand is unreal, never seen water this clear." That was his last message. When rescuers arrived, they found his towel neatly folded, his flip-flops placed side by side, no sign of struggle. But there were footprints heading toward the water, no return prints. For days they searched, dogs, divers, helicopters, nothing. Then came the sightings. Hikers began reporting a man standing waist-deep in the water, waving, sometimes smiling, calling out in a voice they couldn't quite hear, but understood. One woman claimed she felt drawn, like the waves were whispering to her. Just one step. She blacked out on the beach. Medics said she had water in her lungs. She never entered the ocean. To this day, locals say the beach is cursed, that it holds the spirits of the drowned, that the sea isn't just dangerous, it's hungry. The ocean is beautiful, but it hides things beneath its surface, things that don't belong in this world. If you enjoyed these true stories, hit that like button, subscribe, and share for more real horror from the edge of the map. And remember, next time you feel the tide pulling at your feet, make sure it's just the ocean.